Perfect. Nailed. Out of focus Hyundai, yeah, and mixed Hyundai.
Well, that wonderful array of Porsches that you saw go up the hill have made their way back down. And we are, just to give you an idea, if you've got your eyes on a timetable from earlier today, we're about 75 minutes behind proceedings, because occasionally if you send cars up a hill, they don't always make it in one piece, and that's led to 4 red flags across the hill climb today. So you get this second sight of this magnificent motor racing machinery in your vision at the moment, including multiple winners of the Le Mans 24-hour race, so plenty of prototypes, GT racing cars as well, and not only that, so some of the originals, some of the landmark Porsches chucked there in the mix, and plenty to enjoy across the board. We saw the 356, the coupe there, built in 1951, one of the standout cars that we've just sent up the hill. And of course, multiple Le Mans winners, including the one that started the Mark's love affair with the great event. And that is just being roared past our combox, the last car in place, the one that won in 1970.
Stand by. Oh,
I can still hear Corinne smiling and cheering with excitement. And it was nice to see also the Iron Dames Porsche out there as well, that raced or in Le Mans this year, driven by an all-female crew, Sarah Bovey, Michelle Gatting, and Rahel Frey, and they just, if anyone saw the race, the trio crossed the line in 4th place, and they were forced to have to do a late brake change, but they were leading the race for a while, weren't they, Alex?
It's very much in podium contention all the way through,
still coming in.
That's the cruelty and the brilliance of Le Mans summed up in one summation of a race there, Alice, because they were in contention all the way through and just falling short, but they acquitted themselves wonderfully, and I know they'll be back chasing things next year when it's the 92nd running of the Le Mans 24 hours, and there is the car that was taking part in this year's version, or at least the livery.
It drove itself right up to the top there.
Yeah, they had all the manufacturers led at Le Mans this year. It was wonderfully wide open, but in the end it was Ferrari, of course, that were triumphing, despite the fact Porsche did hold the lead on multiple occasions. They're all parked up on the lawn. What a sight this is. Years of motor racing heritage, and that is, and I guess this is true of the entire estate this weekend. That is one expensive car park.
That is, I wouldn't mind that car park outside the front of my house, that's for sure. Which one would you pick, Alex? Any particular Porsche?
Yeah, I love the one that triumphed in 1970. That is a phenomenal. Just the Porsches from the 70s just have that. They look like how you feel racing cars should do. It's the sort of thing that you'd love to have a poster of on the wall, and I'm sure many of you looking on down there at the lawn would have done. And the great thing about this event, though, is that we're introducing many generations to the heritage there, and that is great to see everyone make their way. The ropes removed.
You can see people flooding now
to get their photos.
Yeah, I might just leave you, Alex, and just head down there myself and have something, get real nice and close and personal. And again, this is what I absolutely love about the Festival of Speed. It was my first Festival of Speed last year, but just the opportunity to get so close to so many different cars, chat to the drivers as well that drive them up the hill, and just see the different variety, and actually just absorbing all the information and learning as well about, you know, the technology moving forward through the electric avenue and the manufacturer avenue as well, but then just looking back at the history.
Absolutely. Do not leave the commentary box, because we've got plenty more to come, and we've got plenty more to enjoy. So this moment being created in front of the sculpture, we have lined up all the cars from having cut the beam at the top of the hill, and now we justly celebrate 75 years of Porsche in supreme competition, and all of those victories at Le Mans to celebrate as well. And you mentioned the colourfulness of this year's livery. It's been matched with the celebrations on the lawn at the moment. Wonderful sights, wonderful sounds of a festival of celebration. And yeah, sure, okay, it's only 3 minutes past 3 local time, but it's never too early for fireworks when you're celebrating a landmark like 75 years.
Extremely colourful display as well, which you've really seen Porsche inject into their 75-year livery as well. Lots of people packed down there just to get a photo and a glimpse and just absorb the atmosphere as well. Wherever you go around here, look at that for a shot. Fantastic shot of the car up there with fireworks and everything else in the background.
There, semi-4, go 4.
Is truly
still going, she's loving it.
Right, here we go.
Show us a few
Aggressive violin playing. Here we go. What else have we got? Oh,
hello.
Very good. Wonderful performance to accompany the fireworks.
Oh mate, I'll worry about it when we get to it. That's all right. I'll just concentrate on these shots. Thank you. Stand by. Thanks, mate. Stand by, beauty.
This is one of many moments of celebration across the weekend at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, now in its 30th great year. And we are celebrating the history of Porsche as we do so with many on the lawn, and we've wasted some of the firework budget there at this moment, but there's plenty more where that came from across the weekend. The pyrotechnics going off as we celebrate this motor racing landmark.
Lovely, stand by 4.
Sounds like we were going to detonate the house there.
I just saw a helicopter as well fly over the top of it, and I was slightly worried at one point it was going to get shot by a firework, but we don't want any of that, of course.
Someone check it's all in good working
order. There we go,
order.
you can see it in the background on the TV there. It's made its way safely, it's all good.
It is all good, and a wonderful, wonderful moment of celebration on the lawn there, and great that so many of you have ventured down there to enjoy that.
And mixed beauty. BT, can you go back to when? Where do you want it?
One of many moments of celebration. So we have cars being launched. We have 75-year anniversaries being celebrated. It really does speak to what we're seeing across the course of the 4 days here, Alice, where we've got the new, the old, and everything in between.
Where do you want me to go,
Exactly, and that is what I love about this event. And also all the other events that Goodwood do host. I was lucky enough to go to my first members meeting and be part of the commentary team, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll be going to my first ever Goodwood revival as well later on in the year. And I have to say, before I've even come to any of these events, they are the highlight already of the year for me, just because you can just see so many fantastic vehicles, technology, bikes.
Where do you want to go?
Just incredible, and the atmosphere. If you ever get a chance to have an opportunity to come to an event here at Goodwood, whether it be Festival of Speed, whether it be a members meeting, I really do highly recommend it.
Let's do replays and then I'll get to it.
Excellent stuff there from the hill climb to the lawn, and we can enjoy some moments from what we've just seen in the last 45 minutes or so with this fantastic celebration of the heritage of Porsche, and so many trophies along the way, littered with trophies collected by the cars that you can see on your picture in front of the lawn. And many triumphs at Le Mans as well. This was the moment that we celebrated in all full colour. 75 years of Porsche, and the sky matching the livery of this year's entry to the centenary edition of Le Mans. For 24 hours, you can see the different cars attached to the sculpture there that tell the story of an amazing history, and a lot to celebrate, a lot to be very, very happy about. All right, so we will enjoy more now. It's still wall-to-wall Porsche for you, and here's some more coming up.
And rum red.